What's happening? Thought I'd go back to playing a older game, something that was a little bit more strategic than fast paced, or um, something a little bit better than something that was animated, where it's not really missions per se on Fallout, but like where you actually have to use strategy and work with a team to be able to do realistic missions. So I thought I'd play something a little bit more realistic today. So it's one of my Bibles, one of my mini Bibles. In fact, probably my favorite. Um, it's a King James version, which I study from different versions, but that one's a buffalo skin, and I like it a lot. Feels good in my hands when I preach and everything. Like I said, I preach from various different translations, and also I also preach. I also study with various translations. There's faults in every single one of them. There's faults in the King James. There's faults in the NASB, ESV, uh, New King James. But I do have one that's called the Interlinear Bible. Look how big this thing is. This is my hand. Okay? So, thing's pretty big. Look how thick that is. Look how thick that is. Okay? And it looks like this. So, you've got the Hebrew. If you're in the Old Testament, you got the Hebrew on top and the Greek and the English on bottom. And the English, I'm sorry, in the New Testament, you've got the Greek on top and the English on the bottom. Real good, real good. This is probably the most accurate. And then they have what they call a literal translation, and it's on the sides. But they do not consider that an actual translation. It's just to help, put things together in a more smooth way than having to read all the symbols in the English, on top of each other, and then, you have you have what they call the literal translation on the side to help you kind of help it flow a little bit better. So. I gotta get used. Oh, I love the chickens. Sorry if you hear the chickens and the sheep and everything and the dogs in the background, maybe even the cats. We're on we homestead, so that's why you might hear some of that. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Where are we at? Okay. What I love about this game is that it's multiplayer too, not just PvP, but also like doing these missions together. I didn't like Breakpoint that much. I played it, but I didn't like it. I think I got close to beating the game, but then I just stopped.
All right, we're all clear.
The drone is up.
Yeah, guys. A lot of things going on. Let me make sure that the game's not too loud and that y'all can hear me. Alright, test. Alright, test. Oh, yeah, y'all can hear me just fine.
Eyes up, we got hostiles in the area.
Okay, Tal. Got a tip on the cartel in the area? Gracias. It's not every day you get to hijack a supply chopper and hand it over to the rebels.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I was messing around.
What took you so long?
That's where they're at.
Sniper's got his target. Sniper. Assholes moving. Stay quiet.
Buckle up, people.
Santa Blanca organization. Juntos, we can defeat the rebel menace.
Enemy reinforcements incoming. Okay, we're still good. Opening fire. They've seen us.
You know, I've been considering playing GTA, but the only issue that I have is you can't like choose to do what you want. It's like primarily criminal, and that's the one thing that just keeps pushing me away. There's this game I came across recently called One State, and it's basically very similar to GTA. It's on the mobile device, not on console, but you get to pick. There's like, you could be a driver, you could be EMT, I think you could be police, you could be military, but you have to go through. You have to go to Discord. You have to apply, You have to have a certain track record. You have to be at a certain level. It's pretty awesome. I haven't dived into it too much because I can't stream on Kick, YouTube, and Twitch at the same time. So, but it's pretty nifty, guys. It is pretty freaking nifty. We'll do that. Man, it's a beautiful day over here. I would like
Shit, we got company. Keep your guns down. These people see too many as it is. gonna see you.
Tango marked, but he's got a civilian nearby.
Yo, cartel gunman. By the helo.
Marking a hostile. Close to some locals.
You're gonna get made. Hang back. That LT's getting away. Find some cover. Fast.
Ah, I messed up bad. I messed up real bad.
God damn, that was close.
Oh my goodness.
Engaging hostiles. Frag out.
That was very sloppy. Oh, man. Wow. I suck at this game. This is a massive map. Alright guys, I'm gonna figure something out. I'll be